Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back, everyone. Got anyone out there listening?
We're
You have
back.
one or two. We're back.
After our June sabbatical.
We ended up having a month off, didn't we? Instead of 3 weeks. What a bloody month that was.
I know.
Wasn't it? We have so much to talk about. We've done the right thing. So busy. It's gone by in a blink.
Can't believe it's been a month.
Yeah. So quick. So busy. We're just as busy, but now we can give our good time to this, which is what we wanted to do.
Yes.
Not squeeze it in. There's nothing worse than squeezing it in.
Would have been a bit of a struggle, wouldn't it, to be fair?
It would.
But anyway.
Don't even know where to begin. What's happened? I know exactly where to begin.
I'm glad you've got it written down.
I've got so much written down.
Just tell me what you want to talk about. Anyway.
Literally the first and the most important thing that's happened this month ever in the world.
You've got to say the intro.
Welcome to the journey, everybody, with Kirsty and Simon. With me, Kirsty, and him, Simon. What? And the world is now a better place because we've got one more little tiny human being in it. Haven't we? Our little Harvey. Welcome to the world, Harvey.
Because I just had a complete mental blank.
Oh, you're so
Do you reckon he'll be a wall banger? Do you remember that? Harvey wall banger.
He won't. He'll be very precious little. He's got the precious little cheeks. Like, oh, can't wait to see him. Can't wait to kiss him. Gorgeous little boy. Well done, Han and Tom. Congratulations to you two guys.
Congratulations from the both of us.
Literally cannot wait to meet that little boy. I'm his Spanish abuela.
Can I be honest?
Go on.
I can wait.
You can wait? He's going to come here on holidays like Hannah used to, like his mummy used to, and he's going to stay with us. And I've got a row going on with Megan at the minute because when they come out, I think the right thing to do, Hannah and Tom come out to see Meg with a baby, which they've got to, obviously, as soon as they can or whatever. Then I think that Harvey should stay with us. So Megan and Hannah and Tom, I think that's like...
No.
I am so serious about that as well.
There is no
Not
way.
a frigging chance.
No.
Yes.
I will say it right now that Hannah
tell me no.
will not want to leave her little baby.
She will with me.
So.
She will with me.
Not happening.
She will. She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
I didn't just turn 49 to be left with a baby.
Oh, yeah. We had your birthday. Yeah, of course you did.
No.
You married me. I'm winging it into grandparenthood. We are. Can't wait now.
30 minutes at a time, tops, move on.
Well, I don't know what you're doing for the rest of the day.
I got a few choices, love.
Okay. That's
I don't mind if
fine.
you have the baby, that's fine.
I will.
I'll say it.
I don't know why
I'll
you
say
come
it.
across as this big, hard, tough nut.
I'm not a hard, tough nut. I just don't want to.
Whatever. Harvey.
I'm just being honest. Anyway, welcome to the world, Harvey.
Yes. Welcome.
Does that mean our listener count goes up by 1?
Yes. We have one more listener. Bless him. Oh, my God, bless him. Next important thing that's happened, announcement, GV's birthday on Friday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, GV. We love you very much. Yeah.
What's that, the 5th?
The 5th.
Yeah.
The 5th of July. Our GV. Anything else?
I can't get over the fact that I think you've got a hair in your nose. There we go.
Like you'd say that now. What a twat. And you can't get over the fact that I've got hair on my nose.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Like it's a normal human thing, you know.
Yeah, you've dealt with it. I think it was grey though. I couldn't.
You want to stop. I literally had to say to you last night, you were just heading straight forward. I was so nice to you yesterday as well. Completely digging me out.
You weren't here.
That's why. You're going to talk about the guest house. Full up, 85%. I was talking to my son this morning and was explaining how, which we spoke on here, that we can, full up, sold out to us is never, ever 100%. Our figures are 70%. Why? Because we don't do one night stays, etc., etc. It's an impossibility.
So there's always some changeover and stuff like that, and there's an odd gap here or an odd gap there.
Yes.
So if we run at anything between, if we run to 80%, we're full up.
Yes. We're going into an 85% one.
August.
And why is that? Fuck up, Billy. I mean, this is our 5th year of guest housery, and what have you done?
Well, I might have overbooked.
Unbelievable. See? Well, you get soft on your laurels, and then you just get messing around.
I'm sure soft on your laurel then, right?
Yeah. If you've got a hard laurel, you're doing well. If you've got a soft laurel,
Especially after the horse and cart's bolted.
I knew that was wrong, but I couldn't remember. And then I forgot a horse lived in a stable.
Yeah. So anyway, I booked the suite, and when we have the suite out, then we can't let the downstairs room, and I inadvertently had the downstairs room still available.
So you've basically sold our bed for the night, literally this time.
I've literally sold our bed. So
yes, so
all those who watch New Life in the Sun,
exactly.
where we slept in the office, we're going to be doing it.
That's
again.
what we're going to be doing this month.
3 nights.
3 nights. What a wanker. Yeah, never mind. We're going to go camping, but we're going to do it in luxury. We're going to have a mattress foam topper this time, aren't we? Because that blow-up bed is not good.
It's not.
It's not good. So we've literally got to empty out our office and just work very hard for 3 days.
We're not going to empty it out, are we? We're just going to take the settee out and that'll do.
All right, thanks for the, changing what I said, because it wasn't wrong.
I'm still having the telly in there.
Oh, yeah?
I've got to be flying to do.
Haven't you? Actually, you was lucky boy for your birthday, weren't you?
I was very lucky.
You was lucky boy. I thought as soon as I got this event coordinating job, that's why we had to take this time off. I literally pencil marked. I was going to get you something you've wanted for years. And I did. You was very surprised, wasn't you?
I was, genuinely.
Yes. Yeah. So you got your Xbox flight simulator, but what's really good for anyone who doesn't know about them flight simulators, which it's very relaxing watching you fly. Like I can imagine sitting next to you in the plane. Yeah, I would never do that, I might add, ever in my life. Never.
Not in a Cessna?
Nope. Absolutely 100 million% not.
Okay.
All right?
Right.
Never happening. But I can imagine sitting next to you, that little engine, that's not enough to keep anyone, let alone my 6 stone.
As long as you're in a little plane, you can always land. As long as you've got a field, you can land.
No, that's not happening.
You might bump a little bit, but you'll land.
But what is so good about this game is you fly over anywhere in the world, and you fly over. So we flew over this guest house this morning.
It's like realistic map terrain, isn't it?
Flew over, Ashley and John, tried to find your house, flew over Tatsfield the other day. We've flown over
Weymouth and Portland.
Portland. You showed me around there, didn't you? So we're going to phone your dad later, and because your dad used to fly, didn't he?
Yes.
So we're going to take him on a trip. I think he'll really like that. It might really confuse him for the beginning till he works out what's happening.
If we only show
the screen,
you can't see the TV. Yeah, that'd be quite good, wouldn't it? Where the bloody hell are you?
Oh God, love him. So yeah, your dad's been out to visit. I must say, does your dad and stepmom listen to this?
I'm not sure.
Well, if you do, I mean, I don't think they'd mind. In fact, Di certainly wouldn't, because she's a trooper. But I have to, where we talk about different guests from different countries and how we can tell where they're from. I had a moment when we checked them into a hotel in Fingarola, because they stayed with us and they go down to Fingarola because they like it down there. I had a little moment where I was like, oh my God, just beam me up, Scotty. You are being so British right now. I'm embarrassed.
That's my old man, though, isn't it?
But it wasn't him.
No, that is what it is like.
Honestly, the guys behind the reception, really lovely, Spanish guys. You were speaking Spanish to them. Your dad wasn't, and that's absolutely fine. Although he does his usual birrio joke that wasn't funny 30 years ago, but he thinks is now. But he's an 80-odd-year-old man, so we give him that one. But it was have you got BBC News? BBC News in the room? And I'm like, oh, God. And literally the guy behind the counter, he was like, no, we're in Spain. No, you should have BBC News. But you should. This is a massive hotel in Vingarola.
I know.
And God love them, their entitlement was they couldn't get over the fact that there was no BBC News.
Well,
they couldn't get over the fact that there's other people other than English staying in the hotel.
I know.
God forbid.
Well, to be fair, that's because we've got BBC News.
It's not to be fair because we've got BBC News. That's a crock of shit, Simon. Why have you said that?
Well, because he stayed here first and we have BBC News.
That's not why they said it.
In his head, he would just assume that.
No, that's not why he said it. Bless you. Absolutely making excuses there.
I know.
Absolutely. It's got nothing. But what that leads me on to is we're right with the different nationalities and we're English and we can say it. Just check yourself, guys. Just check your entitlement in it. And we do as well. We do as well. We assume to speak English. We live in a foreign country and it's got to stop. And it was a good test.
I think, actually, it's an interesting thing because when you set up the system with booking.com and stuff like that, it doesn't say, do you have BBC News? It's one of the check boxes.
No.
It does say, do you have streaming services, e.g. Netflix, which we do.
We do.
And other
Back to
places
us.
do. But it's like, yes, it does not say, do you have BBC News?
Mind you, anyone who books through booking.com, mind you book through booking.com. Playing up, that is. We thought we were getting Americans and Greeks in. We got French and Serbians.
Yeah, I don't know where that's come from.
You had a good crack at writing good morning in Serb. Is
yeah.
it Serb? Do you speak Serb if you're Serbian?
Yeah. You speak Serbian.
Lovely. Lovely they were.
They were great, yeah.
Little old lady, mum and son.
I didn't mention England had beaten them 1-0 at football.
Is Serbia in... What was that country that was in the bloody poxy football that I'd never heard of in my life? Georgia. It's got to stop Europe messing around with countries.
They play tonight?
England?
No.
Spain? Do they? Do they play well?
Well, I don't know.
We've got to talk about this football.
That'll
as well.
show that we're recording this on a Sunday now, for anyone who's listening.
Do you think anyone's that bothered? Do you think anyone's that anal on OCD like you?
Yeah, the other people are like me.
Well, this is true, but hopefully not too much.
Why are we recording this on the Sunday and not the Monday?
Because you're playing bloody buggery golf tomorrow. You're a spoilt little boy. That's what you are.
I am.
And you played golf 2 days ago.
The difference being, right at this moment in time, is
You
I
deserve to
feel spoiled.
That's nice. I'm glad you feel
I
spoiled.
feel spoiled. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you feel spoiled. So, yeah, you're playing
I
golf.
feel very happy, very content, very privileged just to be living where we do, with you, what we do and what we've got and everything that we have about it. We're living an amazing life and I'm consistently grateful every morning.
Whoa, there's a statement. I gotta say ditto. I agree with you. It's a good feeling. Bring on the rest of this year. We're quite happy what's happened this last month, being so busy, and we've got so much to fill you in on and tell you about.
Get on with it then.
I can't even think about what to say because there's so much to say. But what's really nice is July, we're steamrolling into that as well now. But it seems quieter because I haven't got any event to coordinate.
It's busy. It's busy but quieter. It's weird.
It's quieter. It's very good.
Because funnily enough, I was just thinking, like, my days are full. I can't think of anything, you know what I mean?
Got a lot to do. We're going to have a roast today, aren't we? That's full. Weather's hot. It's sunny. What else about the guest house? Let's keep this about the guest house.
We have changed the food.
We've changed the menus, yes. We'll say that
changed
like
the
it's a normal thing.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Yeah.
We've got a summer menu now. So what we've got now, we've decided, GV, she's to blame. Let's blame her.
All right.
Yeah, she won't mind. What we've decided is to put on the paella is super, super popular. Nearly everybody has that. Not only is it the mutts nuts, it is just what you have when you come on holiday to Spain. And it's good. So we've got chicken and chorizo paella. You can add fish, add prawns to it if you want.
Because what's actually interesting, I found, is we go to various different vendors and things like that, don't we? It isn't actually that easy to have paella
No.
when you go out because of the complex nature of how it's cooked.
Yes.
It's okay if you go somewhere, I think, and they have tapas and they have it on the board and you have a
That's
bit
right.
of it. Like Lizaran used to.
Yeah.
They often had a paella.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
they? But it's not actually easy to go out and order it.
It's really not because it's...
I may be wrong, but that's what I think.
No, it's right because that's why it's a minimum of 2 people. And then they say it's a minimum of 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Why? Because you can have but the longer the paella cooks, whilst it takes an hour,
the
tastier it is because of the process
Although
in
actually
cooking
I've
it.
started cooking it over an hour and a half now.
Yeah. And this is why it's not easy to get, and you have to have it. We do have to have it for a minimum of 2 people, but that's because it just takes so bloody long.
Pre-order only.
That's like a financial business thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But anyway, paella or fish paella or a mezzi platter, which actually a mezzi platter is exactly the same as a tapas board.
Pretty much.
Without hummus.
Well, a
It's
mezzi platter
just
can be anything,
picky
can't
bits.
it? It's picky bits.
It's picky bits. So you can have picky bits
If I opened
with a bottle of wine.
If I opened a little kind of tapas mezzi platter style restaurant in the UK, that's what I call it.
Picky bits.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a good name for a restaurant.
But
like
as I'm never going back,
No.
it won't happen.
No. Remember that though. It's a good name. Picky bits. Picky bits and a bit of tea.
No.
Same thing though, isn't it?
No.
If you
No, we're not going down this
I love it. I so
again.
love it when I'm right. You know I am. But so you can have some picky bits on a platter,
Or you
done
can ask
fancy,
us for a bit of tea.
or you can ask us for a bit of tea. We've covered it all. We've covered all bases.
Yeah.
Finally, 5 years to get you to this
But
point.
We're gonna do it in the summer, the mezzi platter and tapas.
Yeah, just to July and August, what we've done is gone back to basics again.
We really don't think people want a 3-course meal of an evening in the
Too hot,
heat of
innit?
summer, yeah.
Go out, have something to eat at lunchtime, whatever.
And the
you want,
other
and
thing
come
is-
back and sit out there looking at that view. Oh, and it includes a bottle of wine.
Having some picky bits. Now, but the point is what triggered us with that and why we're blaming GV is because GV came to stay
Yes.
for a lovely couple of nights.
And we had picky bits.
And we had a mezzi platter and it was really delicious.
We did. We all
And we
enjoyed
was
it,
like,
didn't we?
why? And then we were like, okay.
What was we watching?
Not really what you were watching the Sewing Bee, but it wasn't really what we weren't really. What
So
we
in
were
B.
talking-
Not sure
talking-
about that. Can we have some suggestions? We haven't got some recommendations really, apart from Bridgerton. Simon won't recommend that.
I recommend Bridget.
You do recommend it?
Yeah, I will. I'll hold my hands up and say I really enjoy it. I don't like. I think there's too much sexual content. I get very embarrassed about watching sex on TV.
Why's your hands like that?
I don't know why, because I really need to explain.
Because you're embarrassed
myself.
now explaining
'Cause I'm
it.
embarrassed now. It's almost like if I was a dog, I'd give an embarrassed yawn now.
Awkward yawn. You're a weirdo. Bridgerton.
But yeah, I'll recommend.
We've been to the pictures, haven't we,
Kirsty
twice?
Recommend.
Been to the pictures twice. Oh, I'll tell you what I would recommend that. I am Celine.
Who?
Celine. Ceylon. It's called C. Dillon.
The Celine Dion doc. Yeah, that's
Oh,
good,
that was so very well done. Very brave lady. Very good, that.
It's on Amazon Prime if you can get it.
Yeah. Went to the pictures. We saw Back to Black. Went on a bit that was half an hour too long.
Good film,
All right,
bit long.
Amy Winehouse. And we saw If, which we spoke about on the last pod.
Did we?
Yeah, we spoke about it because you said it's got a really long name in Spanish and it's called
yeah.
If, about imaginary friends. But it's shit, don't go and see it.
The name in Spanish is Amigos Imaginarios.
Yeah, it's not a recommendation.
No, it wasn't great. Wasn't impressed.
No.
I was looking forward to it and I wasn't impressed.
Yeah, maybe we were looking too forward to it. In fact, the person who made the advert should have made the movie because the advert made it look really good.
Yeah, the edit on the
And it
trailer
literally was
brilliant.
the best bits out of the whole film.
You could have just watched the trailer.
Anyway, Back to Black, we're going to see Inside Out 2 this week. We do like a kid film, don't we?
Well, and this is the problem.
It's light-hearted, isn't it?
And this is why we need recommendations if there's anyone out there, is that I really love sci-fi and all that sort of stuff, thrillers and things, and Kirsty doesn't, and so it's really hard to find stuff that we both enjoy. So if anyone has any recommendations of stuff that's out there that's really good, then let us know.
Yeah.
Please, and we will try it, and then Kirsty will go, no, I don't like this.
I need to,
And I'll end up watching it.
yeah. Anything else you want to say? Actually, I haven't got as much down here as I
Oh,
thought.
I knew it. I knew this would happen. I knew it.
Oh, I'll tell you what we do recommend.
What?
El Andalus Espresso.
Oh, yeah, we went. It sounds like we've done it. Seeing as we were so busy, it sounds like we did a hell of a lot of non-busy
We did
stuff.
do a lot. Yeah, because work-life balance.
Yeah.
Work-life balance, and we know how to enjoy both.
Yeah.
We work very hard and we live very hard.
Yeah, so basically it's one of the old classic, built by the British many, many years ago. If anyone's heard of the El Andaluz, it's the posh train in Spain, bit like the Orient Express, if people know it, but the one that goes around Spain. Anyway, this is a restored El Andaluz carriage, and it's a restaurant, and the food is very good. They've been struggling to get back going again, haven't they? They said to us since the pandemic.
Yes.
Spanish run, really, really beautiful food, really lovely environment. I couldn't fault it. I rarely review stuff, but I'm going to.
Oh, you should have done that.
Yeah, but
By now.
I forgot. That's all. It's only talking about it now that was reminded me. I am a bit.
It
of a
was
tit.
so nice. You do have to book in advance, and if anyone...
They only open like 3 nights a week.
They open 3 nights a week. If anyone's staying here and wants a very special meal out, it's about €60 a head, isn't it?
Yeah, about an hour away.
About an hour away. It's a trip out,
outside
literally at
Granada.
I want to go back in winter because you're at the foot of the snowy mountains.
Yeah.
And the view out the train, fake train carriage, real train carriage that's not on tracks. Window is going to be ridiculous. You're going to be looking at the Sierra Nevadas. So if anyone wants to book that, then want details, just let us know because We'd highly recommend
yeah, but it's
that.
called Al Andalus Espresso, and it's just south of Granada, just on the outskirts of Granada. Really easy to get to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, that's a recommendation.
Oh, sorry. Knocked your mic then, lover.
That's all right, love.
Why have I got chip display wrote down?
Chip display.
Chip display.
You displaying chips?
No, why?
Don't know.
Isn't that...
Is it an anagram for something?
I know what it is.
What?
Your little tantrum over chips. Just when I thought we were getting there. Just when I thought we were getting there.
Oh, really?
I've just remembered. I didn't know. Yes, it was. We've not spoken about this for a month.
Yeah,
and this is the place we bring up this.
Because we dealt with it and we moved on.
Clearly I have after this.
For fuck's sake.
We started off this year by saying we weren't going to work together. We said it on the pod. We said, that's it, we're done. I said, that's it, we're done, unless you sort yourself out. Did we or did we not?
I believe so.
You can't change your mind now because there's a podcast out there that when you did agree with me.
I'm sure I did, that's what I'm saying, but I can't really remember.
Right. So you've been pretty good.
I would go as far as to say exceptional. Awkward yawn?
Awkward yawn. Because when you're cooking in the kitchen...
I prefer to call it Chipgate rather than chip.
Chipgate?
Chipgate.
You can call it whatever you want.
You came out and told me not to put chips that way on a plate, and I went, I'm in cooking, I'll put them how I want.
Yeah.
In a nutshell.
And then...
But I went a bit over the top.
Yeah.
And I was wrong.
Just because I said I didn't like how you put the chips on the plate.
Yes.
Yeah. So are we ever going to do that again?
No.
No.
Are you ever going to tell me how to put chips on a plate?
100%.
Then I would just do it my way.
This is my guest house as well. And as I said to you, if I've got to take plates of food out to someone, if I'm not happy with it, I ain't taking them out. So you can either do it on your own, or you can do it how I want. Or you can do it the way I want.
Just listen to how you sound.
That's why I said it.
I shall not say anything.
Why not?
Because it's out there on the pod.
Oh, and that makes it okay, does it?
So controlling.
Yeah, whatever. I want to talk about that as well.
Narc.
You chat. My God, you're so chopsy lately. You really are.
I just use that because you just use that as a slur. It's almost like calling me a see you. You know what I mean? But it's
no,
like,
I do that with fondness.
Yeah, and that's what I mean.
That's why I can't call you that. Unless I call you that South London, then you know you're about a breath away from death. I call you that.
Oh yeah, Kirsty lowers her voice. This is my fucking man.
No, I don't even speak like that. But there is a tone.
I will cut
and
you.
I do know I go very South London.
You do.
Then you're very close. You're very close.
You're nearly at the end of your tether.
I'm nearly at the end of my tether. I nearly am. Oh. Do you know my son's going to? Do you fancy going to Estonia?
No.
No. Do you know
there are some?
He's flying into Latvia. You know.
That's Riga, isn't it? It's the capital of Latvia.
Yeah, he's flying into there.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Is he going to see
Clay?
No, Zintis.
Zinctus
It's
Zimmerman.
not Zinctus.
Yes, it is.
No,
yes, it is.
That's like
yes, it is.
Linctus. That's not what you put on your chest.
No, don't take the mickey out of his name.
I'm not. It's Zint. Oh,
it's
now
Zinctus.
It
is. It's Zinctus. Zinctus.
No, it ain't.
Yeah. What are you thinking it is?
TIS.
Zinctus?
Yeah.
It's not Zinctus, you twit. Zinctus. Sod off. It's Zinctus Hammerman.
No,
Zimmerman
it's not.
Or something.
Ekmanis.
Ekmanis, that was it.
Who's Zimmerman? Who's he? Who's that fella?
That's a name, that. Zinctus Zimmerman. He was our Olympic gold medalist.
Do you think it's the only name that begins with Z in the world?
I don't know.
Other than
but he's
Zoe.
Olympic gold medalist. He's out there.
Zoe.
He had a Wikipedia, didn't he, and everything?
Oh, yeah, he had the lot.
We really liked him. We was talking about him the other day. If we manifest it enough, he's going to book back in. You know that. We got Gregorio, but oh God, we're getting repeat booking. Our repeat bookings now.
Beautiful.
Coming through, so
Every
lovely.
Couple of years, nice, isn't it?
So lovely. There's Linda, Mandy, Gary. What a cracking weekend. That few days. What?
Flies in the summer.
Flies. Yes, it's the summer. It's what happens.
I know, there's like one, but there's always one, isn't there?
You are the neediest person. You've just sat there and said how content and happy and lovely you are. Oh, but there's one fly that's ruining my day. Get over yourself upstairs.
Look, see?
Likes your red. Isn't it?
I know.
Yeah. Well, you're manifesting that. That's just gonna absolutely annoy you all day. Oh, it's his mate now. You got two on you now.
Right, that's it.
Brilliant. You've got to the point now where you take your gaffers off, you look funny.
Really?
You know when people wear glasses all the time, they take them off and they don't look like themselves? You're like that now.
I'm not there already.
Yeah, you're there now. Yeah, you don't look normal now. See?
Okay.
I'm used to them with you on. Used to them on you. Used to
There
them
we have it.
with you on. I can't. Anyway. We done? We done for this one? Have we said anything about the House of KiSi?
So what down there have we got to actually talk about and tell people about? So what? You said we got so much to talk about.
Well, I felt we did. I don't want to talk about the Euros and England football because hopefully by the time we do the next one, they'll be out and it'll all be over. Purgatory. Awful. It makes me so cross. So cross yesterday how they were actually talking about in the culture that we live in and the society that we live in, and all you lot, what's his bloody name? I don't even know his name.
Snotter.
Nice name. Don't you join them. You're better than that. They were booing him. What's his name?
Gareth Southgate.
Yeah. Booing him. And then, no. Let me finish.
How are people meant to express their displeasure in a group?
How many people were booing him?
I don't know. Thousands?
2,100.
2,000? 8 million. No idea.
2,000 people booing one man and no one says anything about it. Whether it's okay, justified in the football world or not, 2,000 people openly being filmed bullying another human being. And nothing got done about it. It was okay.
Have you never been to the theatre and the performance has been that bad that people boo?
In today's culture, it's not acceptable.
Why?
It's not acceptable, Simon.
No, you're being too soft.
Bollocks. It's not. And if England won, all of a sudden it'd be that David Beckham documentary.
England didn't lose.
They were doing effigies of him being hung.
How are people...
And then he'd done something great, and then he was up for a knighthood. This shouldn't be allowed. This is why football should be banned. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke.
How are collectively people meant to express their displeasure vocally?
Don't twist what I'm saying. How is it? All right, you go in a school hall, right? There's one kid standing in the middle. We're going to use kids because people tend to soften then, like it's any different. One kid standing in the middle of the football pitch.
Yeah.
Okay. 2,000 around them.
Yeah.
Booing him.
What's he done?
Being filmed, then put out for millions to watch on telly.
What's the child done in the middle?
It's irrelevant what that done. Well, unless he's like made his granny have sex with a dog in front of him or something. No.
So what you're saying is that it's okay to boo, but it depends on the reason for the booing.
Yes. 11 men kicking a ball about and the guy that told them where to kick the ball is not okay.
Why not?
Because it's not okay. It's just a game.
But if Gareth Southgate had made his granny have sex with a dog on the football pitch, that would be okay for everyone to boo him.
Yes.
But because he makes the England team collectively worse than the sum of their parts, to express the displeasure against the manager and show that the England supporters are not happy, isn't okay to boo him. What should they do then? Send him a strongly worded email?
Is the way the England team played as bad as watching your granny have sex with a dog?
It depends. It's completely subjective. To me, if Gareth Southgate...
You're going off the subject here. I know what you're doing. Yeah, you are. You're justifying the booze. It's Gareth the booze that's the problem.
Had made his granny have sex with a dog, I don't care. For me, he can carry on with that. I'll applaud him, boo him, not really bothered, to be honest with you.
You wouldn't applaud that, please, God, no.
Well, it depends on the subject. It depends on the context.
If it was in Bridgerton, it'd be all right.
Well, yeah. However, my extreme displeasure at the way he is setting the England team up to play, I think...
You would have stood there and booed him.
I probably would have done. I wouldn't have thrown things at him like other people did.
Very
I wouldn't have thrown
disappointed in
paper
you.
cups, but I probably would have, yeah.
Oh, so you can't throw at someone, but as a group...
No, because...
I would have been so disappointed with you if you stood there and
Sticks and
booed.
stones may break my bones, Kurs, but words will never hurt me. The principle is collectively, a group of people are expressing their displeasure at how they feel...
Against someone else, yes.
Against someone else, about how they're feeling, but how they are manipulating something that is in a group of people's interest. And they are collectively expressing their displeasure at the person responsible for that. Yeah? It is not physical. It is not harmful.
You can't say it's not harmful. Mentally harmful, yes.
It is... grow a pair.
Excuse me?
You put I'm not saying that to you. You put yourself in that position, yeah? You win and die by the sword.
Bollocks.
If you're not performing...
Rubbish.
Getting paid an awful lot of money, let me be honest, and not performing...
Why can't the 11 footballers stand behind him and take that as well? Because they're the ones that kick the ball, that get paid too much money to kick that ball.
Arguably, they were being booed as well.
Arguably. But they weren't there.
Yeah, they were coming off the pitch as the booing was happening. The players were all there.
Honestly, I think England supporters were shocking.
It wasn't like they dragged him out. It's like, bring him to the Lions! And they brought him out into the middle of the amphitheatre and everyone went round and threw rocks and stones and booed him. That didn't happen. The end of the game came along. The final whistle went. The England supporters weren't happy with the performance. They booed the team. They booed the manager. The manager is responsible for the way the team plays football.
How can you call yourself a supporter when you bring your team down?
Because
that's not supporting. That is not supporting.
No, supporting is paying money or taking...
No, it's not.
Wait.
You point at me again, I'm going to break your finger.
Supporting something is taking what you want, yeah, and going and either giving money to that or your time or help in some way to that organisation to support. Those people within that stadium were supporting because they travelled there, they'd spent money to get there, they bought tickets to get there, and they didn't believe it was good enough.
I honestly...
Support comes in many forms. If you give your time, energy, and income to support something that then isn't what you... It's like people paying to come here, right? People come here based on what we offer, and then what they get is nowhere near the standard that they expect, right? Yeah. They can do that in many ways, yeah? The way that they do that is that they review us. Yeah. So then they would give us a bad review. Yeah. Arguably, those England players don't have the ability to Google review Gareth Southgate. So
really?
No.
Oh, so none of them own No, they probably don't own a computer. They're not intelligent enough.
But you can't review somebody. Gareth Southgate's on Google Maps. So you can review him. There's no physical... You can't review him. They're reviewing him by booing him. That's the review. They're not happy with his performance. They're not happy with what he's doing. They're expressing their displeasure.
So, by doing that, that's like... Well, it's like your childhood. I've told you you're shit, so now you've got to come back out. Brilliant. Where in the world does that work?
I think you can...
Because it doesn't.
There's a difference between putting somebody down all the time, okay? Bearing in mind that Gareth Southgate's England...
That did not pick him up.
Bearing in mind Gareth Southgate's managerial career has had peaks and troughs, right? Sometimes it's been really good and he's been lauded and everyone's been saying he's been doing a fantastic job and he's been congratulated for that and positive feedback, tons for that. Now... people feel it's not the case, and so they're expressing their displeasure.
Who's going to be the next one then?
I don't know. I've no idea.
Because there will be a next one. If they don't win, he'll get the sack.
Well, I think he'll go anyway at the end of this. It's time for a change anyway.
So there would be someone in line?
Oh, no, I don't know. Who knows?
I don't... what?
You don't know. Because there's managers that I would...
Who would you put?
That I would consider,
apart from yourself, obviously. Or Adrian.
Personally, I would like a chap called Eddie Howe to manage the England team, but he's manager of Newcastle at the moment, so that's not going to happen.
Is he doing well for Newcastle? So surely
he's a good boss.
If all managers, as soon as their team's not good enough, they get sacked, it seems to be. So any good managers can stay for their team. So how can any other team get a good manager? They're only going to get a shit one that's been sacked.
Yeah.
So how's that work?
Because there's a lot more to it than that. We're going to get into a lot of nitty gritty about.
No, we really don't have to. Just
managerial.
answer the simple question.
The simple question is that with a
short answer,
with any person and any job, you can have.
Can you headhunt in football?
Yeah.
Right.
Let's say you can have 10 sound engineers, and in any given situation, one might be better than another. However, they all are trained to the same standard. That's how it works.
Do you still want a football shirt?
Yes.
But you're already spoilt.
Yeah, I don't want it for this tournament.
You don't?
No, no. Well, we'll probably go out tonight. I'll get one for the next tournament.
With a bit of luck.
2 years' time. World Cup.
Oh, God, it comes around quick, doesn't it? Bloody hell.
Be nice if England play Malaga Stadium in 2030, wouldn't it?
Can you imagine? 2030? 6 years?
I believe, yeah. So that will be World Cup 2030.
Did you see Malaga football team? I meant to tell you, Lorna, did you see on the interweb, Malaga flew in?
Yeah, 5:30 in the morning, it was rammed.
It's rammed. Thousands and thousands of people at the airport.
That's support.
Yeah, I bet they didn't boo them though, did they?
No, but they have done. Not now.
Cross that off.
They've got promoted, but yeah.
I forgot the most important thing.
What?
I got a record player.
Yeah. How long have you been wanting one?
About 15 years.
Yeah.
I got a record player and a Phil Collins album. And we're going to Malaga because there's a vinyl shop.
Yeah.
We're going to go and doodly-doo-doo. Look for albums, aren't we?
Yeah,
out
we're
of
going to
pocket money
this week.
Our bus money, buy albums. So if anyone's got any albums that they don't want, just chuck them this way because it's great.
Let us know.
Or in fact, come here.
Shite.
Let us what?
Let us know what they are first because they might be shite.
Oh, so if anyone's got any albums, can you let us know and we'll let you know whether we want them or not. What?
Absolutely.
Stop it. That's rude.
No, it's not. It's my podcast.
Oh, God. Right, we need to go so I can bring this one back downstairs, wind his neck in, and get him out of his contentment blanket, because it's a little bit too much chopsy.
Just because I'm content doesn't mean I'm not constantly striving for more.
You need to go out and sort that hot tub out as well.
Oh, well, I pumped it up again this morning. We're going to go and see.
Service the hot tub, like full service, because we literally had a one-day break. We had people that literally didn't want it. So we thought, right, we'll get it all out and then, like the wood and all the rest of it all around, completely do everything for the second half of the season. And fucked it.
Well, not really. It just won't stay inflated.
Just something to do with the valve.
I can't find any hole in it anywhere.
So we've got to find a hole. Absolutely the best, said the actress to the Bishop game. We've got to go look for a hole, lover.
Let's go look for a hole.
Doing it.
Whilst listening to Phil Collins on the record player.
Yes.
Crack it on.
And the roast is in the oven and it's 80 odd degrees outside.
Beautiful.
I haven't been swimming yet. You've been swimming, haven't you?
I've been in once.
But you had your jeans on yesterday.
I've had my jeans on 2 days in a row. I was living in the mountains.
I don't think I could go into that pool.
I think you could if you sat outside.
If you sat outside.
But of course we sit in the house a lot and it's so
no
cool.
Humidity. Nada.
Beautiful.
Do you think, you get the aircon units used this year? That'd be interesting. I'll have to let you know.
Well, funnily enough, I had to make a slight change because when you look on booking.com, it says air conditioning in the rooms. Well, we provide the air conditioning, so I wanted to make sure that was clear, that there's air conditioning, but it's paid for. So I had to just...
You can do that on booking.com.
I did. I checked it all and it is, but what it was saying is when you read on booking.com, it implies that there's constant air conditioning in the rooms, which is free. So I've had to adapt it slightly to make sure that doesn't say that like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that wording is automatically created by booking.com based on what you put in there.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to adapt it. Anyway.
Oh, well. Okay. It's a lot of information over a minor thing.
Well, I just talk to you. The fact that there's a microphone in front of me doesn't make any difference, does it? Just talk to you. No?
I wanted this to be really good coming back.
It will be really good. You always think it's shite, but it isn't.
We haven't even mentioned KiSi. That's Goa. One day's already sold out.
There's always next week. I tell you what, when we record later on this week, when we record the next episode, we'll have the prices and everything.
Everything. We will sort out Christmas, 100%.
Yes.
Prices, everything. We know the people that have booked in already. I will get in touch with you. There's one room on one of the days, so forget that if you want to stay overnight. They're gone. One of the days, the week of the 11th, 13th, that's gone. So we've got the 4th and the 18th, basically.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll put on another date if we need to when them two are gone. Yeah. That's where we stand at present.
Yeah.
So let us know. 4th, 18th. I know there's people waiting for details.
There'll be
Need to sort out the details this week. Gonna do it. Gonna get our first Christmas ad out. Holy moly.
We'll sort that.
That'll be fun. Have a great week, everybody.
Yes.
Hannah, give Harvey big squash them cheeks for me. He's got lovely cheeks. Mm-hmm. He's got cheeks like Megan had. I hope you don't lose
fat
them.
And ginger?
No, he did have fat ginger cheeks.
If anyone did, your baby did.
Yeah, but they weren't. Her cheeks wasn't ginger. She never had a hairy face. She'd be like an orangutan then, like a little monkey. That would be cute, a little monkey baby. Oh my God! I wonder what I'll be like around babies. I haven't had a newborn baby for a long time.
Do not be manifesting that shite.
Oh no, I wouldn't want one. I wouldn't want one of my own.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
I'd like to give it back after I've played with it for a bit.
See you next time.
Like taking it to Tiddly World. Oh, that's shut. Quick, get me out the hole. I've just dug myself in.
Bye.
Bye, adios.